Hello and welcome back to my channel, and just in case you're new here, my name is Mike, and in this video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than my typical NECA figure reviews. We are going to be doing a small review, a little bit of a comparison, and a little bit of did you know facts. So, of course you guys may know that NECA had put out the illustrated version of the King Kong just recently. He came out and he's been a Walmart exclusive for a while. Been a little hard to find. My wife actually found him today for me and grabbed one for me, which was super cool. So the main reason why I wanted to do this video was because a lot of people don't know where the inspiration for this color scheme came from and who it's actually paying homage to. So I actually thought that I would do a quick video to tell you guys that, and if you're anything like me and you find factoids like that interesting, well, then this is definitely the video for you. So let's slice right into it. Alright, let's take a closer look at the box first and foremost here. We have NECA's Illustrated Kong variant. I love this box. I love the colors. You could really see it kind of popping through like an old poster, you know what I mean? Like those old 1930s posters and stuff, the 1970s when, I mean, all this stuff. I mean, the original Kong came out in the 30s, but, you know, all the super cool posters that came out, all the artwork, all the illustrations. Love the colors. They just pop on the box. I hope it's coming through okay on the camera. And again, guys, this is going to be a quick review for him because it is the exact figure that came out last year, just different scheme, different variant, different paint job. So we're going to do a quick little run through on him here. Sorry, we'll try to get that glare out of there. You guys can see him. Really cool. So that's a quick look at the box. Now we're going to get him out of the box. I'm going to tell you guys all about this figure, what it's inspired from, and we're going to do a little comparison to this Kong and the Kong that we got last year. Alrighty, here he is, the Kong illustration outside of the box. So let's do a quick review on him. We're not going to go over articulation and everything like that because it's, again, the exact same mold and sculpt of the previous Kong, and I have that review on my channel if you're interested. So we don't have to go over all the articulation and stuff. Pretty much what we're just going to look at is this really cool paint scheme that they have him in. I love this variant so much. It just looks so cool, and I really like how, you know, they carried it all down his back, all down the side here. His arms has it as well. You know, they didn't just splash a little bit of color on his face and, you know, call it a day. It goes all the way down his arm. His hands are colored in, as you can see. His knees, this thigh. Looks like a couple of his toes. You know, they really, you know, tried to make it different. You know, it wasn't just splash some yellow on his face and put it out there. He also has the same accessories, interchangeable hands, which again, they went out of their way to actually put paint on and make them look different. Again, they could have just left them, you know, one solid color, but no, they went the extra mile and they painted them. Almost looks like Kong painted his nails in that one. Is that what he does on Skull Island? Huh? Is that what you're doing, Kong, in your off time? You mother. Also, the interchangeable head. Look at the color on that baby. Wow. It's just like the Greta that I just reviewed recently on the channel. The colors just pop, and I love it. They even got his teeth colored in there, his tongue. Look at that. Look at that color. This figure was a must for me. After a little while of thinking about it, I said, yeah, I gotta have it. So, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments right now as you're watching this. Pause the video or just tune my ass out and let me know what you guys think. What do you think of that face? What do you think of the color? Look at that pop. I love that. So, also, one thing that I have seen a few people say in different on different platforms is that this Kong is actually taller than the previous one that we got last year. That is false. If anyone's telling you that, they're just mistaken. And don't get your hopes up or tell someone or go buy this figure solely based on that, because it is not true. I have the original NECA Kong as well. Right here, I wanted to give you guys a side-by-side comparison. Like I said, they are the exact same height. It's the same mold, same sculpt, everything. Again, it's just the paint. And I'm not taking away from that whatsoever, especially with NECA's interchangeable heads. I'm going to display this Kong with this mouth and this Kong with that mouth. So they look a lot different, but they are indeed of the same molds and the same sculpts. They both look absolutely amazing, but as you can see, it's the same figure, you guys. So don't let anybody trick you and try to tell you that, oh, it's taller or it has more articulation or no. Stop that. Stop that. Don't lie to people. And I'm not saying NECA's doing that. It's not NECA. It's just other fans that are either just being dicks or they're mistaken or I don't know. They don't know their ass from their elbow. I'm not sure, but I wanted to give you guys kind of a little comparison on the two Kongs and how cool they look together and why you should probably pick them both up if you're a Kong fanatic like I am. Just go ahead and get them both, man. They're both super freaking cool. So there's a really good, cool look at the figures. Now, nice little comparison. So now let's talk about this guy real quick before we close out the video. Where did this style come from? Why does this figure exist? Who or what is it paying homage to? Well, this is actually paying homage to an American illustrator, an artist that is no longer with us anymore, unfortunately. But he goes by the name of Basil Gogos. And he was, again, an American illustrator and an artist, and he would paint. He was most known for painting movie monsters. And King Kong was one that he did a lot. He has books out. There's even a documentary on him, and you can Google him and look him up. As you can see in the side shot that I just pulled up just now, it is almost a spitting image of this gentleman's art. I mean, you can see the yellow on this side of his face, the green and purplish around the mouth and the nose, the green and the blacks around the eyes. There is no doubt in my mind, this is exactly where the inspiration came from. This is what it's paying homage to. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I decided to make the video, because I know so many people were confused about why this figure exists, and was it a nod to old posters, or was it a nod to whatever, But no, that is truly where the inspiration comes from, and hopefully you guys find that interesting and enjoyable as much as I did. I thought it was cool enough to actually make a video out of it. So, again, you guys put down in the comments, are you going to collect one or two of these Kongs? You already have one? Are you looking for the other one? Anything like that? Go ahead, let me know down below. And with that being said, you guys, we're going to close out right here with a really cool shot of our Kongs with their awesome cases behind them, which is funny because I think I even prefer the new box to the old one even, and I love that old box, but man, that new one is just so cool. I'm so glad to have this. Thank you again to my beautiful wife. She's amazing. She found it for me and brought it home for me today. So there you go, you guys. Let's head into the outro. There you have it, you guys. That was the comparison, the review, and the rundown on the illustrated version of NECA's King Kong. It's a super cool figure. I love it, and even though I know it's just a different paint scheme and everything, I have to have it. When I first saw it, I'm not going to lie, I was one of those people that was like, hey, go NECA, cash in on that Godzilla and Kong hype. You go for it. Well, now it's in my collection. I couldn't be happier to have it because I'm a sucker, and I got to have it. Different paint jobs, different variants, different styles. I got to have them all. So what are you going to do? So with all that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody that watches this. Don't forget, if you want to have a more personal conversation with me or kind of like a weird, goofy look at my life of horror, this is the place to do it. That's my Instagram. You can follow me. Shoot me a private message. We could talk about whatever. Shoot the shit. You guys know I'm good for that. Also, we launched our own horror community group on Facebook. If you guys want to join the group, it's real simple. Just go to Facebook, type in "This is Our Design HC," click on the button to ask to join, and my wife or myself will accept you right away, and you can jump in the conversation and start talking some bloody good shit. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much. Again, my name is Mike, and this is my design.